when people say a woman is controlling the husband, that means the man is responsible. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time of seeing this pretty face, do not make it your last by subscribing to this channel. And to my OGs, thank you for always supporting me. Thank you for always tuning in. I do not take it for granted. Today I will be talking about an interesting topic, something that is almost a norm, or let's say a norm in our society. It is a tweet that was shared on Instagram and it caught my attention because it is relatable. You all know that I always come here to talk about topics that are very relatable. So with no further ado, let us get right into this video. So about a few weeks ago, I was scrolling through the streets of Instagram and I saw this tweet that caught my attention because it is very much relatable. Like I said earlier, I only talk about things that are relatable on this channel. I'll go ahead and read it out, but I won't be reading all because of time, but I will leave it on the screen for you guys to see so you understand where I'm coming from, so we go with the flow together. I will be reading it out from my phone. Okay, it goes like this. A few months back, our baby was admitted. As always, myself and my wife were in the ward taking care of things. I happened to be the one changing our baby's diaper when a nurse came in. She was middle-aged and had this look of disdain seeing me changing my son, and she said, "Why is daddy doing mommy's job? Please give the baby to the mother." This wasn't the first time experiencing this, where some older women just assume incompetence once they see me involved or perceive my wife as being spoiled or conclude that I'm weak or controlled. Yeah. Even my friend, he tagged the name of his friend, had a similar experience where a stranger, on seeing him carrying his baby alone while his wife was eating her food, came in and snatched the baby from him, and she says, "Why are you the one carrying the baby? Please give her to her mother." It's so sad to see that our society has given silly excuses for men not being involved and responsible, and instead focus on training women on how to cope with irresponsible men like there is no other way. Yeah, and when they see a man who is loving and involved, he is perceived as a weakling. No lies. Okay, I'll just stop here, but I'll put the rest on the screen so you guys can. Yeah, so this man was just talking about how, you know, people, whenever they see him, you know, doing stuff for his baby, they feel like he's not supposed to be doing things like that. And of course, these things always come from women. This chescaity. okay, I've forgotten the English. There's this English I wanted to use here, but I've forgotten that. But oftentimes, this situation, these things are often said by women. So according to him, a nurse saw him changing his baby's diaper and he was like, "No, you can't be doing a woman's job." Who made these rules? Who said changing diaper, taking care of baby are women's job? Like, these two people came together to make this baby. How then is it like only women's responsibility to do these things? You guys should make me understand. These things happen a lot, more than we would admit. Like, we overlook it. My husband has had his share of these whole things a couple of times. There is one that happened not quite long. He went to the market. In fact, I will just share about 2 incidents amongst others, but I'll just share 2. So one Sunday, hubby went to the market, which he usually do, especially when it's just myself, hubby and the kids. He does, you know, the whole market runs and all that, like a lot. So one Sunday he went to the market as always, and he came back and was telling me that this lady was praising him because he came to the market to buy foodstuffs and not the wife. Oh, I pray my daughter meets a man like this. You know, he was praising him so much. And when hubby was telling me, to him, it didn't mean anything to him. Like, he was, you know, in a proud way, of course. But I felt like it's not wise for the woman to go off like that, praising a man because he went to the market. When did it become an abomination for men to go to the market? When did it become a crime for men? Why do women, especially hype men that do these things that are perceived to be women's duty, why do the society hype men a lot when they do things that should have been normal. Okay, why did the society hype men a lot when they do things that are normal? Because they felt like this is supposed to be done by a woman, this is supposed to be done by your wife. The other day, okay, this is the most funny one, okay, there was a period of time where hubby was just doing the school runs morning and afternoon. He was doing the school runs alone because he knew how busy I was at that time. In fact, it wasn't like we planned it or anything. He was just like doing it for his own way. He would just call me, baby, no need of going for school runs, I'll just go when it's time. Like, that was what he was doing literally at that time. So this teacher at my kids' school was like, oh, I don't used to see mommy wet again, oh, she's now gold. So when Hobby was telling me this, you could perceive that he wasn't pleased with what the lady said. It didn't make any sense. Why? How did my husband turn gold? Because he was going, you know, to drop his kids at school and picking them up as well. I turned good because he was doing natural things. Who made these rules that women should be doing these things and not men? Who divided this, you know, these stuff, like this is what a man should be doing, this is what a woman should be doing? Who made these rules? We are living in a society where men pride in being absent in their kids' life. I kid you not, I have seen a lot of situations like that, and I wonder, how is this normal? You see a situation whereby a lot of men would rather be anywhere else than being by the side of his wife while she's giving birth. They'd rather be anywhere else. And they would want, you know, be called on the phone, your wife has given birth. I have seen cases like that. It's not like it was impossible for them to be around while the wife was having their child. It's not like, it's just that they felt this is how it should be. You know, they pride in that. They pride so much in that. They feel like, oh, this is how it's supposed to be. That means you're a man, you know. I've seen situations like that, and seriously, we really have to, this narrative has to change. There is nothing as romantic, there is nothing as sexy than a man being so involved in the life of his child, or being involved, being responsible, being vulnerable, being there in every step of the way for the child. It's a different case when you have, you know, stuff that have, you know, prevented you, when you have important stuff that have prevented you from that, you'll probably work in a different place. But when you are doing these things because you feel like, yo, this is how it's supposed to be, you are a man, you're not supposed to do certain things, then you are wrong in all angles. Most of the time, I also blame women who entertain these things, because it is what you allow that this man give. When you allow him to get away with a lot of things, he will keep on doing that. I remember one BB Niger season, one of the housemates who was married, I forgot, I'm trying to remember the name. One of the housemates who was married, you know, because he went into the house and he didn't get involved with any of the female housemates, when he came out, a lot of people were hyping him. Okay, Mike, I think his name is Mike. People was hyping him left, right, center for not having anything, for not getting involved with any of the female housemates. I'm like, why? Why are people praising him? They even started using a hashtag for him, man like Mike. Yeah, they started using a hashtag just because he didn't get involved with any of the female housemates. I mean, he's married. He's in a committed relationship. He is married. Why should he be involved with any other housemate, with any female housemate? It is expected. That is like, these are things you expect from marriages. I didn't understand why people were hyping him. I didn't understand why people were raining praises on him because he didn't get involved with any female housemates. He's married, for crying out loud. And this is the reality. This is what we are facing in our society, that people praises men when they do things that are normal. They have put a lot of responsibilities on women, so much that when a man gets so involved, when a man does the things he's supposed to do, when a man does the right thing, they start raining praises on him. There's this very popular saying that goes, when people say when people say a woman is controlling the husband, that means the man is responsible. That means the man is doing things that he's supposed to do as a husband, and there is no lie to that. It's so true. Whenever you hear people saying, oh, that man that the wife is controlling, not that man is responsible. That is like, our society have changed the narrative. When a man is doing the right thing, when a man is being responsible as a husband, as a father, the society change the narrative, they change the story, and they feel like, oh, that man that the woman is controlling, that man is a weakling, he's not man enough, just because he's a responsible man, just because he's a responsible husband, just because he's a responsible father. We really have to change our belief. We have been fed with a lot of lies that we have to start unlearning a lot of things. Like, we have to unlearn a lot of things. You have every right to praise your husband, you have every right to help your husband when he does the right thing. There is nothing wrong with that. But I'm talking about the situation whereby the society give it a hashtag like man like Mike because he didn't cheat on the wife, you know, that kind of thing. It is the society that are making men to have this toxic masculinity traits. There is nothing macho about having toxic masculinity. There is nothing sexy about that. It is disgusting. And if you're a man, you are not as involved in your kid's life or in your wife's life just because you feel like it will make you look like a weakling, just because you feel like it will not make you look man enough. You are toxic. You are portraying toxic masculinity, and you have to stop that. So you guys, I'll be stopping here in this video. I hope you guys pick one or two from this video. I hope I made sense. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do that right away. A lot of you, 90 to 99% of you guys that watches my videos are not subscribed to my channel. Why? Subscribe, please. I'm begging you, in the name of God. Subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that, and share this video if you can. Okay, share this video, and see you in my next one. Bye bye.